What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up emotionally. You know what I mean? We got to grow up emotionally. And this is going to be rough. And it is what it is. That's what this platform is about. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't ready for this platform. Everybody ain't ready for this type of conversation. Everybody ain't ready for this truth. There's levels to this. You're going to get so many people attacking you because of how you talk. You're going to get so many people attacking you because how you carry yourself. You're going to get people attacking you just because they're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your vibration. They're jealous of your energy. And they don't understand how you got the wisdom you have. And so they're going to say you got the devil in you because you're not like them. They're going to say you got the devil in you and you're not a child of God. You're not a chosen one. You're not a man of God. You're not a woman of God. They're going to say all kind of ignorant stuff about you because they ain't like us. They ain't like us. And it is what it is. The problem is that we as light workers and children of God, man, we grew up in these toxic ass households trying to be like everybody else. We did. Fuck them. They're here doing what the fuck they're doing. It's like people in church being worried about what the fuck the devil's doing. It's like the people in church, they're all, man, these people are, they're going to hell, and man, fuck the bullshit. That's not what the quote unquote church is for. That's not quote unquote what the children of God is for. We're not here worried about everybody else. We're not here focused on what everybody else is doing and how they're doing it. We're here just to let our light shine. That's it. To heal from our bullshit and to grow the fuck up emotionally and let our light shine and help those that want to be helped. Everybody don't want to be helped. Everybody don't want to grow. Everybody don't want to fucking heal. And it is what it motherfucking is. And it's going to be what it's going to motherfucking be. Jesus couldn't save the fucking world. Jesus didn't quote unquote come down and change everybody's fucking life. Hoes were still hoeing when Jesus was here. Murderers were still killing motherfuckers when Jesus was here. People were robbing people when Jesus was here. He didn't change not near a bit of that shit. Why? Because he didn't come here for that fucking ass. We as light workers and children of God, we've got to grow the fuck up and understand you're not going to save everybody. You're not going to save nobody, if the truth be told. You came here to let your light shine and to be a beacon of hope that want to grow the fuck up. That's it. That's it. And everybody ain't ready for that. Everybody ain't ready for that. Because most people are stuck in their fucking religion. Most people are stuck in their own fucking way of thinking. And if you don't dress like them, if you don't talk like them, if you don't vote like them and believe the bullshit that they believe, then you're damned to hell. Then you're not a real child of God. You're not a real chosen one and all this other stupid ass shit. Because you don't do it their way. Man, fuck these motherfuckers again. You didn't come here to be them. We're not them. Stop trying to be like them. Grow up. Grow up. And understand, those people that come and condemn you and judge you and all this other shit without ever having a fucking heart-to-heart conversation with you, without ever knowing the real you, you don't want to be like they raggedy ass. You don't want to be like they self-hating ass. You don't want to be like they self-righteous ass. We didn't come here for that bullshit. We didn't come here to be accepted by the fucking masses. And I know it's social media, you know, it's all about, man, I got to get my followers up. I got to get my subscribers up and all that other bullshit. That's bullshit. We didn't come here for this. You know what I mean? We didn't come here to play that fucking game. We came here to help people, those that want to be helped. And that the truth be told, your quote unquote people, your relatives that you grew up with, your quote unquote friends, don't want to be fucking helped. Not by you. Not by you. And it is what it is. We got to grow up and understand, man, our light is an indictment on them. Our joy, our peace, our happiness, our wisdom is an indictment on how they fucking live, how they fucking think. They're mad as hell because their life is fucking miserable. They're mad as hell. They're doing all this quote unquote that they think is right. All this bullshit that they think is right. And they still ain't got the fucking joy you got. They still ain't got the peace you have. They still ain't got the fucking anointing you have. They're still not being blessed by God like you are. And they can't understand, how is it that God keeps opening doors for you? How is it that God keeps favoring you? How is it that God keeps doing all this miraculous shit for you? And they pray 8, 9, 10 times a day. They're doing all this shit. They're quoting the scriptures. They're reading the Bible. They're, quote unquote, trying to save people. They're handing out pamphlets and all this other shit. And it is what it is. I don't get mad at those people for doing what the fuck they do. I don't give a fuck what they do. It ain't none of my fucking business. I don't go to none of these motherfuckers' platforms or page or anything they got. Why? Because I don't give a fuck about what they got going on. I don't. You shouldn't either. And so it blows me away when you get all these low vibrating motherfuckers when they come to our pages and our platforms and try to tell us how we're supposed to be. Motherfucker, we didn't invite you over here. We didn't even ask you to come over here. We don't give a fuck about what you got going on in your fucking life. About what the fuck you talking about. We gotta grow up. We live in an age where motherfuckers they got this self-importance. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be fucking important. Everybody want to be him. Everybody want to be her. But everybody ain't willing to put in the motherfucking work. Everybody want to be used by God. Everybody want to be a chosen one. Everybody want to be a light worker. Everybody want to be a healer. But everybody ain't willing to put in the motherfucking work to do that, to be that. And so when you put in that motherfucking work and they get pissed because you don't put in the work the way they do. We put in the work by, man, I got to deal with my fucking issues. Okay, man, I had daddy issues. I had mama issues. I had abandonment issues. I had codependency issues. I had self-hatred, self-righteousness. I had all this other bullshit because of the way I grew up. Because of the shit that I went through. And so I've had to come to the understanding, man, I got to fix this shit. I got to understand all the fucking baggage and bullshit I'm carrying. I got to deal with that in a healthy manner. And so how we deal with our toxic shit, how we heal and grow through the shit that we go through, is totally different from how these other people just sweep the shit up under the rug, talking about Jesus is gonna save them, Jesus is gonna fix it, Jesus is gonna make it better, God's gonna make it better, God's gonna work it out, and all this other stupid ass shit so that they ain't got to do no fucking work. Again, it is what it motherfucking is. They ain't like us. They're not like us. They can't be like us. The only way to be like us is to be willing to be honest and transparent and put in the fucking work and understand, man, I got some fucking issues. Let me sit here and resolve my fucking issues. Let me sit here and understand the fucking pain and the trauma that I'm fucking carrying. But that's not what the great majority of humanity does. The great majority of humanity, man, they want to pick up a book if they read it all, you know what I mean? And they want to judge you because you're quote unquote ain't doing it right. They want to quote unquote condemn you because you're not doing it the way they want you to do it. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Again, you got to go back to you. And what I mean by that is you got to understand you, who the fuck you are and why you're here. And if you want these people to accept you, if you want these people to embrace you and to take you in as one of theirs, man, then do what the fuck they doing. Go do what the fuck they're doing. But as a child of God, as a chosen one, as a light worker, as a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, man, we don't give two fucks about what they're talking about. Because we understand it's about your energy. It's about your vibration that you're on. It's about your willingness and your desire to deal with your shit in a healthy manner and to be able to grow from it and take the lessons you've learned and help other people grow from their shit. To encourage other people that, man, you can be better than this. You could come up out of this bullshit. You could come up out of this depression. You could come up out of this self-hatred. You could come up out of this self-righteousness and this judgmental fucking nature. You could come up out of this hating and being jealous of other people. You could come up out of this fucking bitterness. You could come up out of this animosity. But again, as a real chosen one, as a light worker, we understand, man, everybody got options. You got choices. They have a choice. And they've made their choice. And their choices ain't really working out for them like they thought they would. And instead of them growing the fuck up emotionally and growing up spiritually and sitting back and being honest about this shit, they'd rather condemn you. They'd rather put you down. They'll dismiss all the great shit. They don't have a fucking clue how much you're helping humanity. But they'll try to tear you down instead of fixing them. Because your light, your energy is an indictment on the fact that they ain't got no fucking light. Your energy is an indictment on the fact that their energy is fucked off. And so they don't want your light shining bright. And so they're going to try to get you and twist you up into thinking, man, you got to be like them. And in the process, you dim your light. In the process, you get disconnected from God's source universe. You stop healing. You stop growing. Just to be like them. It is what it is. They have options. They have choices. Just like we do. We've made the choice of, man, I got to fix me. I got to save me. I got to deal with my bullshit. I got to understand my bullshit. And I got to learn how to transmute all of that negativity into a beautiful, positive story so that you can help others. That's what life is all about. But unfortunately, they don't get that. And they can't get that because they're not emotionally and spiritually mature enough to get it. They can have all the fucking degrees and be stupid as fuck when it comes to God. You can have all the fucking titles of bishop, pope, whatever you want to fucking call yourself, and be fucking ignorant as hell when it comes to being a beacon of hope for others. And the truth be told, they don't like the fact that other people are listening to you. They don't like the fact that other people are paying attention to you because of their bullshit. Because they think they could be you better than you. They think that they're smarter than you. They think they're deeper than you. They think they're more connected to God, universe, source than you. And it is what it motherfucking is. They're entitled to think that stupid, ignorant ass shit. And they ain't got nothing to do with us. Ain't none of our fucking business what the fuck they got going on. We gotta grow up. They ain't like us. And we ain't like them. Nah. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.